Let's talk about this quarrel between people that's been labeled colored, Negro, at one time Blackamoor, yes, Blackamoor, Indian. These are all legal statuses. Indian, colored, I said colored, African American, black. Black is an adjective, more is a noun. Blackamoor, they drop the noun, and people proudly call themselves adjectives, which adjectives describe a noun. You're a black what? Anyway, let's get to this quarrel of people that are labeled Native American today. You get this even in social studies or U.S. history. Back when I was in grammar school, they said these people walk, which is crazy. Looking back at this, it's like looking at the story of Adam and Eve and how people got populated. People actually believe that and don't realize the Bible is a book of allegory. But this story says that they walk. It's always cold most of the time. Some people walk from what they call Russia today over a barren strait that's not there now, over to Alaska and down. So you mean to tell me people walk, and at the same time, people that look like me have boats and other forms of transportation and didn't have to walk at that same time? Yeah, this is pre-dynastic stuff. They say they walk and came over here, but if you look at books like 1421, the year China discovered America, by Gavin Menzies, that's GAVINMENZIES, because I know the caption is going to misspell it. You can also look at 1491 by Charles Mann, that's MANN, Charles Mann. Besides that, you can look at America being the best description of the New World by John Ogilvy. That's Ogliby. This book came out in 1671. Those three books will show you that we was already here, people that look like me, and those people are really people that came over some centuries ago, transported over here ships. They talk about the Atlantic stuff, but they don't talk about the Pacific stuff. I don't know if they talked about that to the people in California, but this is what happened, because even in the 1800s in California, Los Angeles, there was a lot of dark-skinned, so-called Asian-looking people. And it was a lot of these same people that was working on these railroads. A lot of these people been transported down to Chile and up to here through the Pacific. Not this story that they gave you in history class. A good Christian schooling, yes. This is what it is. And some of these people have been mixed with Europeans. That's why more of the Mexicans and those here call themselves Native American. They have lightened up, and a lot of stuff been reconstructed so they can follow certain traditions that we already had in certain schoolings from the late 1800s and up. This is what happened. And that's why a lot of these people, you can ask them certain questions and they can't give you a good answer. Because a lot of them, if you compare their DNA to the DNA of the ancient bodies, mummies that's been exhumed, their DNA doesn't match. All this other stuff that's created by the system to try to say, oh, if your DNA don't compare to them, then you're not that. These people wasn't here. They've been transported here as slaves to do certain jobs. Mexican It's basically saying a mixed person. Most Mexicans are Mongol mix or mixed with us. They call us Moreno because we're the darker form. We're the full-blooded North Americans, and they're the mixed ones, the fair skin. Because a lot of Mexicans up to the late 1800s were dark skinned. A lot of people don't talk about that because if you ask any Mexican around my age what skin complexion was their grandmother or grandfather, they will most likely say they was darker. So you come with actual scholarship, these people will shut up. If they don't shut up, they just suffering from invincible ignorance because they're stuck on what the so-called white man tells them. Instead of doing your due diligence and study natural archives and books yourself. But a lot of people won't do that because it's too hard. That's why a lot of people say, I don't believe in books and that. These people just don't want to do real studying. Forget the internet. Do real studying. If you don't want to do that, you're going to be caught up in what they say. Peace.